Howdy, everybody. Crapshoot Clint here. Starting the last session of the 720 roll No 4 test. It has shown me two things. That yes, it's the set that I used out of my last 720 rolls is efficient, but I think I found one that's a little more efficient than that. This will give me 1,440 total rolls. This will be the first full set I've rolled out on my new table. So since this is more of a casino grade table, the dice seem to react better. I seem to get a little better result at the casino from it. So like I said, all tables are not made the same. I tried to have mine mimic my local as best as I could. I also had it mimic a bouncy side, so in case I went to Vegas again, then whenever I went to some of those casinos that had a more bouncy table, I'd be able to navigate it as well. So today we'll start shot 685 and we'll finish at 720. And it'll probably take me a couple days to dig through all the data. 576 dice sets is a lot of stuff to go through. But there are a couple I've been keeping my eye on. I'll pull them up and we'll kind of nudge through them at that point here at the end of the show. But I plan to have some really concrete data to put together, and then after that it'll be a couple rollout tests for the private table I'll be going to here in about 3 weeks. So with no further ado, let's get it all kicked off. 2451. That's a hard 10, 5-5. Hard ways have definitely not been something I've expected out of this. That's a double pitch with my left dice. 2451. Also been having an issue with my dice coming apart when I left them off the table. 268. Two, 4, 5, 1. Five, 1, 6. That's my right die. Everything's on axis, but it's a single pitch. I hear the grandkids is a little high. 1, 2, 3. Ace deuce. Oh, 1, 2 punch. Left eye off axis. Two, 4, 5, 1. Six, 3, 9. Mark the ace deuce. It's both die off axis. 2, 4, 5, 1. Four, 6, 10. Just keeping up with points. That'd be a frontline winner. Another double pitch. 2, 4, 5, 1. One, 6, 7. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a summer cold I'm coming down with, I believe. Shot number 8. 2, 4, 5, 1. Hard 8. That's the hard way I've been seeing in this trial. Taken me approximately 3 weeks to do this because I wasn't trying to just sit down and knock all the numbers out because I didn't want to be exhausted. Tried to find a time after I just got home from work so I can be consistent with that side. The weekends are a little bit difficult, but shot number 9. 4, 3, 7. Again, red's not what we're looking for. We're looking for how few 4s we can throw. Like I said, the reason for it is I'm looking at a anything but 4, anything but 10 strategy, and going to use red against the casino. Most people don't do that. It's a pretty big bet to put out there, but if you're only doing it for a couple rolls and you have some data that says that your shot avoids it on this, doesn't completely eliminate it, but from a percentage standpoint, it'll avoid some of it. Hard 10. Had a big rollout on that one. Got way too close to the wall. Another double pitch. 2, 4, 5, 1. And then whenever I'm finished with this, I may try to find a no 5, a no 6, no 8, 9, or 10. Or 10. Wow. Shoot some of these hybrid strategies I've been seeing pop up online. Seem to have a lot of promise. Get in for a couple hits, get out. Protect yourself from the closing shot. 2, 4, 5, 1. One, 2, 3. That is a horn I've been seeing come out of this set. That may be the advantage to add your singles on there for an ace deuce. It's the first 12, starting on shot 13. 2, 4, 5, 1. 4, 6, 10. Boy, this would have been a good one to take to the casino today. 5 10s out of your first 13 shots. Probably make some money off of that. 2, 4, 5, 1. 4, 6, 10. A lot of double pitches today, too. Oh, shot 14. Shot 15. 2, 4, 5, 1. Our own axis. Be a great all winner set. 5, 4, 2, 3. Then it would double pitch into the hard ways. Hard 10. Another double pitch. It was a hard way set. This shot here that we just hit on a 3V, 2V set, cross sixes, all of that would have been a 7 out. Two, 4, 5, 1. 5, 2, 7. It was a primary bottom side hit. 2, 4, 5, 1. Six, 3, 9. Shot number 17. A lot of field numbers come out of this too today. 2, 4, 5, 1. Five, 3, 8. Halfway point. Excuse me. 2, 4, 5, 1. Hard 10. That is the super parlay of the day right there. Shot number 19. 2, 4, 5, 1. 1, 3, 4. Decent results so far. That's the first 4 in the first 20 shots. That was a double implosion of the dice. Hard 6. Shot number 22. 2, 4, 5, 1. Midnight. Shot 23. Grandkids are definitely happy. Two, 5, 7. Shot 23. Shot 24 is coming up. End of the second third. Six, 2, 8. Left eye off axis. 2, 4, 5, 1. 5, 3, 8. 2, 4, 5, 1. Shot number 26. Oh, shoot. 6, 4, 10. Didn't like them dribbling over into hook left. Normally that's not a good thing. Both die off axis. Shot 27 coming up. 2, 4, 5, 1. 3, 4, 7. Shot 28. 2, 4, 5, 1. Three, 4, 7. Not the result I was wanting, but that's an okay result if you're laying a 4. Right dial off axis. 8 double pitches for me today. That's very odd. 2, 4, 5, 1. 6, 2, 8. That was shot 29, shot 30 coming up. Very interesting rules today. Not what I was expecting to see at all. Two, 1, 3. Down to the final 6 shots. Finishing off strong. Or 610. Two, 4, 5, 1. 4, 3, 7. That shot got away from me. My left dice was about 3 inches higher than my right dice as it was going down the table. Shot 32 coming up. 2, 4, 5. Better looking shot. 6, 3, 9. Shot 33 now. Getting down to the final of the final. Seemed like 3 weeks ago this was going to take forever to do. Well, it seems like I woke up this morning just start. Six, 1, 7. Shot 34. 2, 4, 5, 1. Aces. Left die off axis. Shot 35. 4. 5, 1. Two, 4, 6. This looks like a no 5 set today. Have not rolled the first 5. Both die off axis. That doesn't make sense. It should have been on axis. The 2 should have been a primary. Oh, right die off axis. And the final shot, number 720, the coup de grace. Six, 4, 10. You told me I threw 11 10s in this today, I'd have never believed you. All right. A lot of red. Like I said, the red's a paying number with the way I'm looking at this. Sevens to rolls ratio was 4.5. Box numbers to 7 was 2.88. You lay into 4, that's all good. 13 down, both on axis. 2 primary face hits, 3 single pitches, 8 double pitches, 17 total off axis, 8 left, 9 right. That's about even. 6 die, both were off axis. So we had a couple sets. There's an 18, 18 for 2664. Would have been 2 reds today. Looks like 18's the best out of all of them. 4651. You'd had 7 5s, 5 6s, 8 8s. 6 5 6 3. I'm sorry, 5 6 6 3. 30 across numbers, 22 inside numbers, 9 8s. So a lot of good stuff. 6 2 2 3 would have thrown 12 horns. 9 of them paying horns. If you're trying to run something through a DC. For the 6 2 2 3. A lot of great sets out of this. Some of the ones I was looking at. 2 4. 2 4 2 1. Key all this data into my overarching one. Excuse me. Going down to the data. All right, that finishes the tracker. Overall, with this set, I would have been slightly above average, 6.05, 4.05, with the standard probabilities of 6.00 and 4.00. 329 both die on axis, 172 single pitches, 322 one die off axis, 85 primary hit, 69 both die off axis. So looking at some of the sets we were looking at, 2421 threw 38 less 4s and 4 less red. Very nice. 4232 through 511 across numbers, 395 inside numbers, 308 outside numbers, minus 18 on red, so nearly a full standard deviation below, plus 9 on 5, plus 8 on 8, plus 23 on 9, and minus on all the horns. 7.06 SRR. So that may be my new set I use whenever I'm dinking around trying to hit box numbers for a while. 3632 was another one I was looking at. It has some very intriguing amounts as well. 503 when I was 511 for across numbers. So again, that could be something I could use as well. Minus a lot more on the horn. However, reds are nearly at standard deviation. So it looks like standard deviation of 120 reds. The best I'm seeing that I've thrown out of these sets will be 102. All right, like I said, once I get all the rest of the data collected, I'll get it transposed and I'll have one final closing out. Again, this is Crapshoot Clint, guaranteeing you'll never know what you're going to get from me yet. It's getting closer. Bye.